Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. This video is part 5 of 8 camp tour videos I plan on making for my viewers. So this is September 2024, and it marks my 2-year anniversary of being Jim McSteel Gaming. I appreciate everyone's kindness and support over the last 2 years. Now, I've been asked several times if I can make camp tour videos. As most of you know, I have several camps over the years, and I like to kind of, once in a while, if I get in the mood, kind of pick them up and move them around a little bit from here or there. But most times, like the ones I really like, I'll kind of keep for a while. So as we can see, this particular camp here, it is the Iron Mountain Anvil camp, and this is the location right about here. It's a pretty good spot. I don't really get too many issues of other players having their camp here, which is not too bad. Usually when I have this one active, it just spawns in, no problem. Now, one thing I really like about this camp is I think we're being attacked. Let's get rid of these guys here first. Who's this guy? Raider scum down there. So as I mentioned, one thing I like about the location of this camp is there's usually a random encounter down here, if you want to call it that. If you go right out here a little bit further out to the road, it's something different here on every server. Many different things. And on this particular server here, we have Tom's Robot. We have a little meetup page here, and again, every time I come here, it's usually something different. You can go ahead and take that, but usually get some stuff here. And there's a bunch of gold here, gold bars that we can kind of pick up. Questionable, and that's suspicious. Right on. And another thing good about here is this skeleton here, and there's usually a Cajun rice and beans inside this little box every single time I come here. And sometimes there's a wreckage. Sometimes it's just another skeleton with a pistol. And other things as well. It's pretty cool. It's just kind of popping up here to see what shows up. This one here, oh, Private Miller. Requisition form. That's that there. You can go ahead and take what he has on him there. But again, just it's kind of weird sometimes. Alright, so heading back to the camp. Another reason why I like this camp is because I have a copper vein here. So of course I have an extractor right here getting out that copper ore. So copper is something I usually run out on, and pretty handy to have. So this Iron Mountain Anvil prefab, it's probably my favorite prefabs here in the game. More so of looks than anything. It just looks amazing, and it goes so well with almost every setting here in the game, especially if you have a camp in the middle of the woods like we are here. And that's actually why I have this in the woods camp kind of thing. So let's take a look here at these arches here. Of course, when you spawn in, you usually spawn over here. You spawn up there on that platform. I have a couple vendors here, nice little welcome totem. And hit a couple vendors. I mentioned this little My Stash Box stump here. Pretty cool. Again, the person can just kind of sit here and going back and forth if they so wish. Got a couple lights because it can be kind of dark back here. Wish we got this pretty cool ghoul chair. It's probably one of my most favorite chairs of the game. It's very morbid, extremely morbid. Yeah. I think I was downloading one of my games one time, and someone had came to the vendor, and they looking at this and they had a little question mark emoji. It is awesome. I have this platform here, set of stairs going up, so of course I have my shelter entrance there. Got a nice blood-stained rug. Got some lights up here. Got the old Thrasher field dressing station. I threw a knife right in it there, so we got the knife right in the side of us. We got those previous season. Got the regular rad stag, the old dressing station here. Threw another knife. That knife there's kind of floating, actually. We got this bench, this tannery bench, and of course, you got this throwing axe. Gonna put that on there. Like, it looks pretty cool, actually. It's kind of neat that they came out with that there in the last season. Just kind of add them in. I think they've been asking for something like that for quite some time. Because we have our butterfly sanctuary, which is on sale right now in the Atomic Shop with the budding apothecary. Pretty cool. Of course, we have our good old handy dandy symptomatic here. Another little archway. And everything's kind of spread out here a little bit on the outside. Of course, it is the wasteland after all. Junkyard fountain, because we're not near any source of body of water. Got some other stuff here from previous seasons. Got the old Mothman light there. Bug zapper, I should say. Got the OG Nuka-Cola Electron. What does this guy got? I've got an orange, got a wild. Nice. Sure, grab those bottles there. We have the spoiled apple tree. One of the few camps I have that in there. That nice little camp resource. We have the Mothman egg nest. We have the nodding donkey up here, nice and flat. Of course, we have our Mylar steamer. I believe this is on sale in the Atomic Shop as well in one of the bundles. And I highly recommend it. Not only collects meat, but cooks it at the same time. It's a huge time saver. Huge, huge time saver, even if you're a herbivore. For those daily, weekly challenges. Snuck in that tree sap collector over here. Of course, I mentioned we have that copper ore vein, so we have the mineral extractor. Pretty awesome. Threw in the old weenie wagon over here, ultracite crystals. Here's our little camp thingamajigger. Got the old motorized butter churn over here. Of course, it needs some power. I think that's that's the fusion utility box generator there, just sitting on top, nice and small and compact. That's really one of the best things about those things. It's those generators are small, compact, don't take up a whole lot of space. Of course, we have our clear weather station. As I mentioned in the other videos, I prefer the clear one because how I make videos, and I find any other station like the snow and the fog, which I own, are like really dark. It really darkens the screen quite a bit. When you're making videos, that's not necessarily a good thing. Of course, we have our fusion core recharger up there, and usually sometimes I probably haul out the old Gatlin there. It's pretty useful to have that. We have some mystery machines up here for some people stopping by. We got some crops that are kind of half-eaten. Not a whole lot on this side, but here's the other side of that Iron Mountain Anvil. It just looks awesome. It just like, we had that that little creeping ivy, whatever you want to call it, going up the side, and yeah, I just love this prefab. It's the shutters, everything about it, everything about this prefab. Like I think I like this almost as much as I like the Candle Haas in terms of looks. You know what I mean? Like, it's really amazing. Really amazing. Of course, we have our good old dirty water collector here. Just pretty much like the looks of it more than anything. We have our pet lizard there, Farfel. One of the few camps I have at Camp Alley. We have a good old Dell here. He kind of protects the place. Sometimes he slacks off a little bit there. He's hanging on by a mere thread there. We have a little computer station for him here. Nice little Mothman sculpture lamp and some light for him. Sacred tomb, of course, for people stopping by. Of course, we have another axe in there and somewhat stuck in there anyway. Have the old blacksmith sign up there, pretty nice. Another doorbell. Right on. Got some candles here, lighting up the pathway. Right, let's head inside here. So as I mentioned, most of my camps are more based on functionality than looks, I guess, but they must look pretty decent since I get compliments on them all the time. But it's how I do daily, weekly challenges. I just need everything kind of placed a certain way, so when I do the videos, it just makes it easier for me. But yeah, we got some nice stuff in the walls. The inside of this place just looks amazing. Amazing, like between the wood and the rock. It's amazing. Can't really explain any better. We have our taxidermy tinker's workbench here. Got a candle on it. We have an ammo storage box, scrap box right there. Nice and neat. Punch card machines tucked back there. Toolbox again. Prototype generator. You ever see these for sale in the Atomic Shop? Highly recommend it. It's just fit them in anywhere you can stack them. They're just kind of hidden. You know what I mean? Popcorn machine, chemistry station, brewing station, fermenter, all kind of next to each other there. Candy machines we got in season 11. We get the cryo freezer just kind of tucked right in there. Got a phone right there just in case we need to call home. Purified water, vintage water coolers, nice. Ammo workbench. A couple of chalkboards up there. Got our pemmican collector inside there. It's a pretty cool little spot. As far as cash to burn. This is the huge Iron Mountain Forge workbench. This comes with that bundle with this prefab. It's probably not one of the nicest, other than the mere size of it, but the looks of it is like they killed it. Like they knocked it right out of the park with this one. Just everything about it. Of course, we got this meat that's up here. That's something we got in the previous season scoreboard, and just kind of stack it up there, and you'll see these little pieces of meat kind of around. But yeah, just there was like a natural kind of smoke coming off it. I'm thinking, you know what? Let's throw some intestines on there, because why not? Just because we can. And yeah, it looks just amazing. Just got our little cooking stove here, kind of make it look like it's all like one piece kind of deal, without having to glitch stuff and stuff like that. We have our second favorite table in the game, just this plain old one here. A few little knickknacks here, like this toaster. I might want to dissect a frog. You just never know. We have some other camp resources here. This cookie jar, company tea machine, coffee machine there, the OG one. Nice water boiler there, so everything kind of fits in here just perfectly. As you can see, like it doesn't take much time. A person might think, yeah, it looks like it takes time, but it really doesn't. You just kind of sneak it in there, and nothing's, you can't get everything perfect, but close enough. You can't see it from the highway. You know what I mean? Kind of deal. But the lighting looks pretty good in here as well. So there is a second story to this. We just put a bunch of pictures and posters up on the wall. The second floor, not a whole lot up here, just a nice couch set, which they fixed actually, because we had a hard time for the longest time kind of snapping them together, but they've been snapping in pretty good lately, so that's pretty good. Nice little TV there. Bunch of these are the old scoreboards if you've never played Fallout First, if you only used the season passes, but there's all the scoreboard posters we've done, completed. Nice little Raider 4 poster bed. That's a pretty creepy looking bed. I would say it's probably one of the nicest ones in the game. Yeah, pretty good. Really good little spot. We get some lights going on up here. Yeah, this is probably one of the best prefabs we have in the game. Nicest looking anyway. Yeah, pretty good. And I think that's pretty much it. That pretty much sums it up. Again, I get to use this one once in a while. That's why you can see, we a little bit more camp resources in it there. I like to kind of add some stuff. Don't forget the old ammo converter there too. Always need that, just in case you want to sell some ammo or whatever. But let me know in the comments of what you think of this guy here, the old Iron Mountain Anvil Tor. Again, I don't consider myself a top shelf camp builder, but I get enough comments and people liking the way it looks, so yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members: Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, G33K. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.